So CPAs aren't deal killers. They aren't trying to steal your clients just to sell them something else. And they aren't selfish. You just haven't learned the right way to build relationships with them. And it's not your fault. Like, the industry as a whole has taught us as financial advisors to go to CPAs, form a referral partnership where we send them clients and they're meant to send clients back to us. And maybe we share in some revenue with them, right? The issue is it doesn't actually address any of the core fundamental problems that they're experiencing. It really didn't work that well 10 or 15 years ago, and it certainly doesn't work that well today. So how do you form relationships with CPAs where it actually brings them value and you create this win-win synergy, ultimately to deliver more proactive and holistic planning to their clients? It's not as hard as you think. It's not finding a needle in a haystack or looking for a unicorn. Really, all it is just understanding a little bit better of what it's like to walk in their shoes. What is the biggest issue that CPAs have? Is it that they don't have enough clients? No. If they're a decent client that's been in business for any length of time, they probably have the opposite problem. They probably have too many clients. So think about that. If they have too many clients, and what you're doing is you're offering to send them more clients, then what are you really doing? You're actually making one of the biggest problems that they're facing worse. The biggest problem they're facing is that their bandwidth is too stretched. They can't find good talent. The commoditization of their firm means clients are paying less and less, or willing to pay less and less. Technology and outsourcing is making what they're doing in terms of the value to the marketplace lower and lower. So they can't sell the practice like they were thinking one day they'd be able to and retire. So what can you do? Well, you can look at them as business owners like any business owner. And every business owner and every business model in every industry has strengths and have weaknesses, just like you. What are your strengths and weaknesses as a financial advisor? Typically, what we've been taught is A, how to communicate, how to influence, right? How to motivate. We've also been taught how to generate revenue, how to use products or planning or manage AUM to generate a good revenue source for ourselves. Now the CPAs on the other hand, what have they been taught? How to form trust, how to be dependable, how to continue to work with clients year after year because of the fact that clients need them to help with the tax returns. So they've been able to establish themselves as a very trusted advisor. What they haven't been taught is how to sell, how to communicate, how to influence, or necessarily they haven't been taught how to generate good revenue through their business model. You know, just charging by the hour or charging by a tax return is actually a surefire way to be burnt out, right? Working too hard, not taking home enough money. On the other hand, the advisors might be making more money, but they feel like they just have to sell, and they're always on this hamster wheel, and eventually they feel like they're getting away from the true reason they got in the industry in the first place, to help people, right? They're more transactional, they're more sales driven. So if we take the strengths and weaknesses of these two professions and we say, you have the trust of the clients, right? I know how to communicate with these clients. I also have a revenue structure or model. Together we can come to a space where we can offer a more holistic value proposition. I have some planning and strategies, you have some tax knowledge and some insight. Anything that falls outside of our expertise, let's leverage a virtual family office. What's a virtual family office? It's a group of professionals that are all coming together to work as a team to deliver more expertise and a more complete package to their clients. So now all of a sudden what you have is an ability to truly bring value to a CPA. Rather than just trading referrals, which is making their main problem worse, what you actually have is an ability to bring more value to clients, as a result generate more revenue, charge higher fees because clients are happy to pay if the value is there. You smooth out the annual workload. You can reduce the number of clients, right, because you're charging more per average client. And overall, the advisor doesn't have to focus on selling as much, or the transaction, or the hamster wheel, expensive marketing, and just kind of getting burnt out, because they get to actually leverage the established trust and relationships that those CPAs have with their clients. And ultimately, anytime something comes up outside of the area of expertise of the advisor and the accountant, if they leverage the virtual family office experts, then we're truly focusing on doing what we do best and then tapping into a knowledge source of other people to allow them to do what they do best. So that, my friends, is how you get away from this idea that CPAs are deal killers, that they're trying to steal your clients to sell them something else, or they're selfish. You don't focus on this idea of trading tit for tat, like we trade baseball cards. What you do is you focus on what are the strengths and weaknesses that you have, what are the strengths and weaknesses that I have, can we come together to create synergy, and anything outside of our area of expertise, we leverage a virtual family office. Interesting concept. Let me know below what you think about it. Would love to discuss it further with you. Let us know if there's anything we can help you with. That is what our company is focused on, is essentially training advisors and accountants how to come together, form these types of partnerships, and leverage a virtual family office, which we spent the last 11 years building. We have over 62 professionals in our VFO currently. So, hope you found this video helpful. Best of luck, continued success.